We've all seen the commercials that air on television, the ones that ultimately tug at our emotional heartstrings as images of cancer patients flash across the screen, all coupled with the simple pink ribbon. This simple pink ribbon is the national symbol for what is becoming the most commonly diagnosed disease among women in the United States, breast cancer. Personally, I've had many family members and friends struggle through this disease. Therefore, I consider it to be of great importance that people become educated on this particular type of cancer. Together, we are going to examine the causes of breast cancer, look at the signs or symptoms, and acknowledge the methods of prevention or early detection. We know that breast cancer is becoming closer to an epidemic as more and more people are diagnosed daily. However, how much do you really know about this disease? Firstly, let's take a closer look at this disease and determine how many people are affected by it and what the causes are. According to Americans for the Cure of Breast Cancer is diagnosed every 29 seconds in the nation and every 2 minutes in the United States. Since its origin, it's become increasingly common in the United States and has become one of the most commonly diagnosed cancers in women. The American Cancer Society predicted that in 2018, over 300,000 women would be diagnosed with some form of breast cancer. More specifically, over 260,000 women would be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer, while just over 60,000 would be diagnosed with non-invasive breast cancer. It is difficult to determine exactly what the cause of breast cancer is, because every man and woman's case is unique. However, it is apparent that the damage to the cell's DNA is a contributing factor, as this is observed wherever cancer is detected. In addition, there are certain risk factors such as alcohol consumption and hereditary tendencies, meaning that if you have breast cancer in your family, you are at increased risk to develop it later on in life. Now that we have examined the general information about breast cancer, let's look at the signs or symptoms. What is the most general or common sign of breast cancer? The most common sign of breast cancer is the development of a lump-like tumor or ulcer in the breast or pectoral region for men. Mammograms can be used to detect these lumps or ulcers if they are felt previously. They often feel hard and immovable, unlike lymph nodes that are softer. Another common sign of breast cancer is skin sores or redness around the breast and chest area. This can result in scaliness or soreness of the skin and can spread from the breast to the upper chest or even the arms. A less common sign would be the swelling of the lymph nodes under the arm and in the collarbone. The cancer can spread from the lump in the breast to the lymph nodes before the lump is even detected. Of course, there are preventative measures that can be taken to reduce the risk of breast cancer or promote early detection. Obviously, limiting your alcohol intake would be one way of reducing your risk, as alcohol consumption has been found to lead to breast cancer. In addition to this, one common preventative measure is self-examination. For women, this should become a regular practice after their first menstrual cycle. Regular examinations will make one more aware of how their body normally feels, so as to increase ease in finding abnormalities. Another common preventative measure is being physically active while controlling your weight. It is recommended that the average adult get 150 minutes of exercise, moderate exercise, per week. Exercising lowers blood estrogen levels, which reduces the risk of breast cancer. In terms of early detection, mammograms are the most common way of detecting breast cancer early. Through early detection with mammograms, men and women can be treated sooner in earlier stages and reduce the need for surgery. It is highly recommended that the adult participate in at least one preventative measure to reduce the risk of breast cancer. Today we learned about breast cancer, one of the most common diseases in the United States. We looked specifically at the general information and causes, the signs or symptoms, and the methods of prevention. The more common this disease becomes, the more aware we all need to be of it in order to reduce our risk. Of course, assessing your risk can be a scary feat to accomplish. However, being educated on this disease and taking steps towards prevention can make a world of difference. Thank you. Credit for information given to Health Central, American Cancer Society, National Breast Cancer Foundation, WorldwideBreastCancer.org, Medical News Today, Fred Hutch Cure Starts Here, BreastCancer.org, and Young Adults Program. Thank you.